Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk about the female stuff, feminism, menstrual cycle, self-improvement, and all those topics. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to keep going when the things gets tough in your life. Now, this thing has happened with me a lot many times in the past, and it does happen with me time on time in my career, in my personal life, in my relationships, in my life in general. So I'm going to be sharing some tips to make it easy for going through the obstacles and to really understand that life is a journey. There is no end goal as we think there would be an end goal, but there isn't any end goal. Only the end goal is that when we actually die and then our life just ends. That's the end goal. Apart from that, there is no end goal, it's a journey. So how to deal with all the obstacles, all the hardships that are coming along the road, and just keep going without giving up. So without further ado, let's get straight with that. Before go back, consider clicking the like button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video in future, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it live. Or if you're looking for self-care, then I have an entire self-care PDF planner. The link is in the description box below. It's focusing on mainly females, related to the planning, the self-care, the what you need to eat, diet, exercise, menstrual cycle, a lot more. The link is in the description box below. You can very well visit our website, thesimplewaves.com. How to actually keep going despite no matter how hard or how big the obstacle comes. If you are living an average life, or if you're not living an average life, no matter what kind of life you're living, you definitely will going to have an obstacles. Oftentimes when we have huge dreams, big dreams of doing something which we haven't done in the past, or no one in our family members has ever done in their entire life, it seems kind of like impossible. It seems like the thing which we won't be able to achieve in our entire lifetime. And we think that instead of actually going for that thing, we choose to average life, the average fixed life of a person. And we think that if you're going for that impossible task, then we have to face the difficulties and problems. And if you're choosing the average life, then we won't have to face that. But that is a wrong statement. That is a wrong thing. You will have to face struggles or hardships or obstacles. Maybe big, maybe small, or maybe in between. Again, it depends from situation to situation, but you will be facing whether you're living an average life or whether you're living an extraordinary life going out for my dreams. The extraordinary life, for my case, which I'm referring in this video, is all about going for your dream life. Whether your dream life is to have kids, get married, or to move to other city, or to pursue a career that you are really passionate about, or whatever your dream life look like. So that is the extraordinary life if you're going with for your dream life. And if you're living an average life, that is not related to your dream life. I hope it makes sense. So I'm gonna share some tips that really help me with my own dream life, because from my own personal background, I was in the dental school. I had no idea what I was doing. I got a degree, but still I wasn't really sure whether I really want to practice as being a doctor or not. And instead I actually looking out for something which really makes me feel happy, and that was the art. I was gravitated towards the art when I was a kid, but due to my studies, I was away from the art because of studies and appearing good in the exams, getting good grades and getting a degree and all those average stuffs the people do. And I was in the dental school, and dental school was pretty weird, harsh, and you don't have enough time to work on your hobbies or extracurricular activities. So once that everything gets over, I begin to focus on my hobbies more, and then I find out that I want to go with the art, with the online business, with the YouTuber stuff, instead of going with my dental school. That was my dream life, and it wasn't that easy as it may sound. It's so many hurdles and struggles I've actually came across in this 2-year journey, and I'm still facing a lot of them currently in my life. And I think that it will be there as long as I'm living on this planet Earth. But at least I'm happy, I'm fulfilled that I'm living the life and I'm going for the things which I really want in my life. Here are the first few tips. The first tip I have for you: understand that life is never gonna be easy. Whether you choose to live an average life or whether you choose to live an extraordinary life going out for your dreams, it will never ever going to be easy. You have to actually prove to the people, you have to prove to the your family members, your person, your God, your universe, whatever you call it. You have to prove to the others that you are capable of it, you deserve it. And that's the part of the hardship. These hardships, these obstacles are coming in your road to actually give you a chance to prove yourself along the journey that you deserve to move over to the next level. That is may sound counterintuitive, but that's what it is. The second thing I have for you is, whenever you are hitting an obstacle or an roadblock or a difficulty, always remember that once you actually overcome that hurdle and struggle, there is a beautiful life, or there is a beautiful thing that is waiting for you on the next level. Yes, always look at that beautiful reward. They are waiting for you on the next level, and then think about that next level and remove that obstacle from your road and move towards the next level. This is what I do in most of my cases. Whenever I hit any roadblock or any obstacle, I think about when I'm gonna actually conquer this roadblock and I'm gonna remove it and move to my next level. I think about that next level, the beautiful thing, the beautiful reward, the things I'm gonna be getting, or the places I'm gonna be there, or the experiences that I'm gonna be having, that is really, really unimaginable, that is so fulfilling and so satisfying, that I'm actually ready to deal with this obstacle that is coming in my road to reach to that next level. So look at that reward and keep in mind that particular reward and actually overcome this obstacle, because it becomes a lot more easy when we see that we are going to get such a good reward after going through this pain and struggle. It becomes easy for us to go through the hurdle and struggle. Third tip, or the third thing I want to tell you, that everything is going through some struggle or the other in their life. No matter whether they are millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whether they are most happiest person in the world, whether they have beautiful families, relationships, beautiful home, house, everything they have beautiful and amazing, which you actually dream of, even though they are going through some struggles or the other, which you may be knowing about it or which you may not be knowing about it. That would be physical, mental, emotional, social, or maybe related to the relationship or money or something like that. They are going through something or the other. So everyone is going through something or the other struggles in their life. It's just that people are wearing masks. Some people actually remove their mask and be open and talk about their problems. Some people just don't talk. It depends from person to person. But everyone is going through something or the other. That means you are not alone here. Like, I'm also going through some hurdles and struggles, and the every people watching this video is also going through some hurdle or struggle. So you are not alone. The another tip, that's the fourth tip I have for you, is to actually take the things into bigger picture or a bigger perspective. Don't just look at the small minuscule of the obstacle or small thing that are actually stopping you in between. Of course, that roadblock could be very, very big and seems way more heavy, way more huge and big. I totally get that. I totally understand that. But understand that this is just a small part of your bigger picture. This is just a small piece of the puzzle. Your life is kind of like a puzzle. You are taking all the pieces together and create something out of it. So this is just a small piece of the puzzle. It's not the entire picture. It's not your entire life. It will going to end soon. Understand that and keep on going on that. Because if you stop there, then you won't be able to get out of it. So you have to get out of it. For that, you have to keep going. So take a bigger picture instead of looking at the small steps. The tip I have for you is always remember and take an inspiration from your past. That is a great friend in your case. You must have done something in your past that was so big at that moment to actually conquer that, whether that is actually going for a relationship, or going for a job interview, moving to some other country, or having kids, or doing something that was way more huge or way more big at that time, but eventually you did that. Eventually you achieved that goal. So if you had done in the past, you can do it right now as well. Okay, no matter how big this thing is looking you in the present situation, you're gonna get through it because you have done in the past. You have a record that you have achieved the things. Whether you have failed 2 times, 3 times, 10 times, it doesn't really matter. You have conquered those things and you have achieved your goal in the past, and that is a kind of like a record of your good history, and that clearly indicates and clearly dictates that you will be able to actually conquer this roadblock, this obstacle as well. Just remember, If you have an energy and you can remove whatever that's coming in your road. But if you are at low energy, you won't be able to do a very small task. So you have to have your good energy. You have to have your high energy and frequency and vibration to actually reach towards your goal. So do whatever it takes to do that, no matter what it is for you. Some people it would be for going on a walk, some people is listening to a music, meditation, yoga, exercise, whatever the case is. The thing that I'm gonna cover is you're gonna get through this. Always remember, this is just a temporary situation, it's not permanent. Okay, you're gonna get through this and you're gonna reach towards your next level. It's not a life, your life is not ending here. Okay, you will not going to be stuck in this particular roadblock forever. No, never. This is just a temporary situation, it's not a permanent one. You're gonna get through it. Okay, so you have to trust yourself, you have to trust the journey, you have to have faith in the universe, whatever you call it, is to actually understand that this is a temporary situation, it's not permanent. You have to have faith in yourself, in your journey, in your universe, and just keep going on this road, understanding and taking all the bigger things and bigger pictures into perspective, that this is just a temporary situation, it's not gonna last forever. You have to go on with this journey because you have no situation, you have no option either to go or not to go. So I would highly recommend you to go on instead of actually being stuck in that situation forever, because this is just a temporary situation. Right now you are actually thinking way huge history, you have a good record in the past that you have done in the past. So if you did in the past, you can do it in the present situation as well, and you can do it in the future as well if any such situation arises in the future. So take it as a small thing, not as a big huge thing that will not going to be conquered by you, that will not going to be achieved by you, and you would be able to keep going. Hopefully these tips will going to help you, because these are the tips that I do practically when I hit the roadblocks, and I did hit several times in my life. So I did these things to actually help myself get out of the situation and take a bigger picture of the situation instead of actually thinking about the small things. Hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, or your thoughts or your questions, queries. I really appreciate it and welcome in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'll gonna see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye guys.